because the main challenge which we have is we don't have time. And if you don't plan your day precisely, it will affect your efficiency. Like for example, if you are starting your studies at 11 p.m. and you don't know what you have to do today, you will spend your time 15-20 minutes in figuring it out, like, okay, let's do this thing. And mainly on weekends, in weekends people think, okay, tomorrow is weekend, I will start by 10, 11 or 12 whenever I get some time. uh, I would suggest, if you can plan your day in advance, that would be the most beneficial thing. Because what I have observed, like, this field has slightly better monetary compensation at the beginning and till the mid layer also, as compared to traditional statutory audit and internal audit.
Hello everyone, welcome to CISA-This-Much. This is Aditya, and today we also have Aditya with us, who has recently qualified his CISA. So Aditya, first of all, Hatish, congratulations for passing CISA in first attempt. So how does it feel? We'll ask you lots of questions, but before that, first question: how does it feel cracking the exam in first attempt?
Hey, hi Aditya. Yeah, it's good. It's a good feeling to get through it in first attempt, and like, much similar to like CA exams, where lots of pressure is there to get things in first attempt. Yeah, so it's good.
Okay. So Aditya, can you please introduce yourself, your background, and what made you get into this field, and what made you choose doing this CISA certification?
Okay, so as a background, like, as a profession, as I said, I'm chartered accountant, and I cleared in 2019. So now I have roughly 4 years of experience in this field. So when I cleared my CA, this field was not, like, recognized as this is recognized today. But when I chose it, the IT field and IT audit, I knew, and like, we always know, like, IT is growing field. So I decided to do the system audits, and I took that job in the Deloitte. I was with Deloitte for 2 years and grew my career in this field. And the CISA is like natural extension of this field. So I just thought, why not to add one more degree in this field. It's coming from a finance background. CAs normally struggle a bit in understanding the technical details. Like, you have lots of technical things in system audits. So yeah, just to add, you know, to get the better understanding of the things which we do in our day-to-day life, it was a good degree, and it also helps to like, get ahead in your career. So that's why I just thought to finish it off.
All right. So I have one question here. So when you cleared your CA in 2019, so was it your decision to get into this field, or you got opportunity from Big Four? Because see, let's say I clear my CA. When I am studying for my CA, I study finance, I study taxation, I study accounting, I study everything basically, right? I have lots of options, in front of me. I have lots of options, like, I can go into taxation, and every field is having own demand, like, I cannot say that this field is better than this field. Like it all depends upon your interest, and also when it comes to the market demand, every field we can make a career out of it, right? So what was you, like, like, did you have in your mind when you were doing your CA that this field looks very interesting, and I can get into this field? Because I'm sure, like, since you have also mentioned that that time, I mean, awareness was there, but it was not to that extent as of what we have right now. So, like, was it your decision to get here, or you were already interested before, like, when you were doing your CA final, like, you were already interested in this field? Like, what made you choose this area after passing the CA?
Got it. So see, the uh everyone, like, in articleship we do different things. Like, we do audit, we do taxation. In audit also we have statutory audits, internal audit, all that things. During 3 years of experience, yeah, during articleship, we get to know what we like and we don't. So I was very clear, like statutory audit is not something which I like. So I was very clear I don't want to go there. Taxation was there. I was a bit interested in that. But then I also did the internal audit stuff. And like I realized I'm enjoying what I'm doing in internal audit thing, so I like cut it off the taxation part as well. Then in internal audit, you have the normal internal audit which CAs do, and then there was a one specific area related to IT which the system auditors do. I got introduced to this during my third year of articleship, I guess, when I was doing a bank audit, and in bank audit, CISA and DISA certifications are required, and they do the additional auditing apart from what normal CA do. So yeah, I saw what they are doing, and it's something which I thought it's something which is I get an interest in. So I decided to pursue it. It's just a normal process of elimination. Uh, After CA, you have 10 different types of options. You just have to figure it out what field you are like whatever suits you, and in which field you are getting much interest, and then you can build career out of it. Yeah.
Correct. And like, do you feel like, while making this decision, so should you be investing in CISA certification like right after passing the CA, or should you wait? Because I mean, I'm not sure, but we don't know what I see. The scenario currently is the demand is slowly increasing. Like, I mean, not slowly, I would say it is increasing rapidly, and supply is less comparatively. But again, people are getting aware about this field and people are moving here. So big fours and MNCs, so they value people who are really focused and who are really, they want to, they are very much serious about getting into this field. Because even let's say if they hire you in this field, they have to undergo lots of training cost, and they have to spend amount on you. So even they want your commitment basically. So like, they are giving preference to people who have cleared the exam after their CA. During your point of time, I'm not sure whether the entry was easy, or people who have cleared the exam just now this year, like, do you advise them to get into this field, stay here for 1 2 years, think if you are really getting interested, and then think about pursuing CISA? Or if you have or do you want to give the advice, like, if you have already made up your mind, you can think of giving the exam. That would give you more preference in terms of getting a job in this field.
Got it. So I would say it also depends where you are starting. Like if you have just cleared your exam, I would suggest first you talk to 4 or 5 peoples around you who are working in this industry, or for the sake of it in any industry. Like just get to know what that those people do in their day-to-day life. You will get some inputs, like what if I will select the taxation, or if I will select the IT audit, what will be my day life. And then based on that you can decide which field in which field you are getting some interest. And then if you say like the people you say like, okay, this is something which is like I am getting interested in. So then you just like go through the some stuff on internet or the YouTube, like what they do on daily basis and what will be the auditing part over there. I would suggest if you have done the CA, you will get the job in this field also part. But I got your point. Like when I entered this area, the awareness was not that much. Competition is tough now. So, but I still feel after CA you will be able to get the job. It's subjective also. Like if you see the duration of this course is like 4 to 5 months, then if someone has already made up his mind that no, I want to be in this field only, if you are clear, then you can, yeah, start, like after CA you can start your preparation and get through it. But I would suggest, at the beginning of the career, no one has that clarity, like whether I will be able to, I will be working in this field or not. So I would suggest after 1 year is a good time to think about this.
Correct. And I think one of the factors which they have in their mind is uh, like, will this career be a good career in the future? Like, will there be demand, in the next coming 2 or 3 decades? It's not like only for the next coming 5 years or 10 years. Like, it's for the long term, right? So, I
Hmm.
mean, I'm sure, like, according to me, the answer is, and I have my mind, like, what to give answer, but I just want to know your opinion, if there factors, like what they are considering is the money aspect here, so what do you feel like, is this a good career option, as compared to the other fields like finance or taxation? The amount of money which you can make over there, will you be able to make the same money here in this field?
Okay, so see, I would like to answer this in two part. One is like whether this field has that much money or not as compared to traditional, CA careers. Definitely, it has. I would say what I have observed, like this field has slightly better monetary compensation at the beginning and till the mid layer also, as compared to traditional statutory audit and internal audit. And the second part, like after 10 to 15 years, I believe it depends on person, like if someone is choosing this line and someone is choosing the statutory audit part, after 5 years, all matters is how much you are capable enough and how you have developed your skills in that particular field. That is what will make the difference, and not the like in which field you are in. Because like if you do well in statutory audit field or taxation field, you will make money. And if you do well in this area, definitely you will make money. So the difference, I think people think in a way, is that like at the beginning, whether I will be get as compared to my fellow CA members or not, and till mid, like 5 to 6 years, the answer is definitely yes. And regarding the demand, demand is, yeah, like it's crazy. What I have observed is that in statutory audit and other fields, the level of appraisals and bonuses which Big Four give, and you compare that with the IT field, there's a huge difference. So yeah, I would say demand is there, but uh, it's not there like the someone go in the finance field, they will not make money. After 5 years, it's just your capability and your skills, how you make your career. That's it.
Correct. All right, so thanks for that detailed answer. All right. So my next question to you is, how much time did it take for you to crack this exam? Right from the day one till finishing the exam. Right from the day one, when I'm saying, like, you made up your mind that I need to give this exam. So right from that time till passing the exam, how much time did it take for you, and how much time will you advise for people to at least give for this exam?
Got it. So it took me around 3.5 months, or like between 3 or 3.5 months. I started in July end, or 15th of July. Uh, on daily basis, I was spending some, 3 hours on daily basis on weekdays, and on weekends, around like 6 to 8 hours. So I believe this is sufficient. Provided I had experience in this field also, so that definitely helped me to reduce my prep. uh, for anyone who does not have experience in this field, I would suggest like 5 months would be precise. And more than 5 months, it's, what is important is the consistency. If you are studying on weekend, if you are studying 12 hours or weekend, and you are studying for like 5 months, you will not be able to clear this thing, because consistency is key in this exam. You won't be able to recall your concepts. You won't be able to link different things to different domains. Like we have 5 domains, all are interlinking, right? So if you are studying only on weekends, you won't be able to do that thing. More than I would say like more than months, you should be able you should calculate the things like on daily basis how much you can spend and how many number of hours we need. So probably yeah, like I studied around like Monday to Friday 3 hours, and on weekend 6 to 8 hours for 3 to 5 months. That would suffice. If someone has experience like 2 to 3 years of experience in this field, if someone does not have that experience, probably 4 to 5 months would suffice.
All right. And did you find any difficulties managing your job since you are also in Big Four? So, dealing with the work pressure and at the same point of time, studying. So, like, did you find any challenges and how did you overcome that?
Got it. So see, when you are working in Big Four, you already know like there will be days when you won't be able to study. But as I mentioned, consistency is important in this particular field. So, two things I would say. First is plan your study in a phase where you don't have much workload. Like, for example, if you know January, February, and March will be tough time and you will have lots of workload. And after that, for 3 or 4 months, you have the lean season. So like make sure you are starting your preparation in your lean season, and targeting to close that thing meanwhile your second busy season starts. So July, August, September was like my lean season, so I started my prep in July and thought like I will get it completed by September or October. So that one thing which I would suggest people can think of, because during work workload, if you have lots of workload, it becomes difficult to study. And second thing is like plan your day in advance. You should know what thing you are going to do tomorrow, because the main challenge we have is we don't have time. And if you don't plan your day precisely, it will affect your efficiency. Like for example, if you are starting your studies at 11 p.m. and you don't know what you have to do today, you will spend your time 15 to 20 minutes in figuring it out, like okay, let's do this thing. And mainly on weekends, in weekends people think, okay, tomorrow is weekend, I will start by 10, 11, or 12 whenever I get some time. uh, I would suggest if you can plan your day in advance, that would be the most beneficial thing, because that will increase your efficiency, and that will reduce this slippages. That will help you to complete your prep in like 3 to 4 months. Yeah, so plan your day and plan your exam in lean period, I would say.
All right. My next question to you is like, did you find like revising the contents again? Okay. Uh, did you revise in your case? Because since you have mentioned you studied for 3.5 months, you just gone through everything once, or you thought of putting some time, like keeping some time in the end for revision part. And in case if you have done the revision, did you find the revision to bring any change in your overall confidence level and in your clarity while giving the exam?
Got it. So, see, revision is the most important thing. You won't be able to, recollect things if you just do your like preparation only one time. Because when you are learning something for the first time, or even if you have experience but you are learning things from the CRM or from your lectures, you will think, okay, now I know the concept. But the important part is, as I mentioned, like CISA has like 5 domains, and each question is related to another domain. Like there are questions which will be like interlinked. So to get to a level where you can understand from which domain the question is and what part of a concept they are asking question from, you will have to do the revision. Without revision, like it will be very difficult to clear this exams. And I did like three revision. So my plan was first I will go through the CRM, and then I will understand what is the like what is easy for me. Like as I come from the finance background, domain one was relatively easy for me because it was about auditing. Uh, and then domain five was like tough for me because it's all technical thing, right? Like encryption, password, and all that thing.
Correct.
So you just have to figure it out which domain it's like you have that confidence. Based on that, build your plan, like how you want to pursue it. You need someone's help, like as I took your lecture, or you want to go ahead with your self learning only. Once you decide that, then you plan your studies. Okay, first I will finish this thing, then I will do the QA part, then I will do the mock test, and then this revision. But to answer your question, yeah, revision is the most important thing, I would say. And you will need 2 to 3 revision to if you want to clear it in first attempt. Two to
Correct.
three, I would say 3 revisions are required.
Correct. And in fact, most of the people, who are from finance or commerce background, from CA background, they are scared of domain five, so they consider
Yeah.
that to be the most difficult domain. So, so do you feel that you need to go deep and understand the concepts, or think, because I'm sure, like, even in the interviews, or even in a practical day-to-day work also, you may not be required to know everything in detail about the things which we have in our syllabus in domain 5. But did you find going and learning them deeply and understanding the things really makes sense, and really helps you to understand the other domains as well?
Got it. So, yeah, obviously, like this exam is based on conceptual clarity, right? You don't have to answer it. Like, you don't have to give the descriptive answer. It's just a MCQ exam. So, basically, what they are trying to know is that, like, whether this person is able to understand the concepts. So, for understanding to get that clarity, you will have to go deep. You have to study every concept in detailed manner. Then only you will be able to figure it out, what question is about. And it also like, see, if someone is doing this degree, they are trying to build a career out of it. So I would say, then why you just want to do course uh, and just want to clear the exam and not want to understand the things, right? Like, this is anyways, this is the additional exam which you are doing. Like after CA, I am doing this to get the additional so that I can understand my job better, in better manner. So I would say, like, it's an obvious thing, you should go in with the perspective that you understand everything. There will be some concept which are not relevant for exam nor for your real world, because what we study and what we face in the exam is bit different. But you can ignore those part, but in essence, 80% portion is something I believe we should try to learn everything in detail, and that will not only help in clearing our exam, but that will also help us in the real world.
Got it. All right. So, any last piece of advice you would like to give to all the CISA, like future CISA aspirants, or people who are already studying for this exam?
I would say, like, consistency is the key. If you are not consistent enough, it will be very difficult for you to, clear this exam, because uh, you won't be able to recollect. That's the essence of this course. If you want to clear it in first attempt, give yourself some room. It's not necessary. What I have seen this years, like, all the people are in hurry to complete things in like 1 month or two
One.
months. Yeah, but,
Yeah.
I'm sure you might be getting some questions, sir. Can I complete this in 1 month?
Oh,
So
even we get in 1 week also.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why people are in hurry. You should just give yourself some time, at least to the extent like you are capable of clearing it exam, and especially those who have some experience, or like who have already been in a career path. like those are not freshers, because at this level what is important is, if you are spending your time on this thing, better you clear it off in the first attempt. Otherwise what will happen, you will give 2 months with half prep, you will not clear it, again you will have to do the and then in second time it will not work like in manner like, okay, in first attempt I did 2 months, so now I will do the first 1 more month and I will be able to clear it. It won't happen. It's better to give 15 days extra and clear it off in first attempt rather than going for, like 2.5 months or 3 months. Yeah, I would suggest that, like, consistency is the key, and give yourself enough time. Do mock test. We have somewhere around 7 to 8 mock test. If you are giving it for the first time and you are able to score the accuracy rate 70 to 75%, you should be able to get through it. Yeah, but mock test is important, and do the QAE also. Like, QAE is also very important. You will definitely not get the same question from the QAE, but you will be able to gauge the idea uh, from which background and how question they will frame, and how we should be approaching that question and answering the question. So QAE mock tests are important. CRM is very subjective. I did CRM for, like, one reading, but many people, I have friends who told me, like, they have cleared it without CRM also. So it's a subjective thing. If you want to go deep in any concept, you can refer CRM. If not, you can only, complete your classes and then a QA and then mock test. Once you are able to reach that 70-75% accuracy in mock test, you should be able to clear it off.
All right, all right. So thank you so much for sharing your journey and your experience with us. And we
Yeah.
wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Aditya. Same to you.